Music with Miss Watson, you're gonna learn some things. You'll sing, say, dance, play, who knows what life will bring. We'll talk about composers and other stuff that's true. I'm just glad to make some music here with students just like you. Hello, Zephyr Bees, and welcome to the Composer of the Month podcast, where you'll find out the buzz on a famous composer. This month, we're going to focus on composer Sergei Prokofiev. Prokofiev was a Russian composer, pianist, and conductor. He was born in 1891 and was a major composer of the 20th century. He learned to play the piano from his mother, who was a very good pianist. At an early age, he proved to have quite the talent and was already composing by 5 years old. He even wrote his first opera at just 9 years old. Because of his love of music and promising talent, Prokofiev and his mother moved to St. Petersburg to study music. While he was studying at St. Petersburg Conservatory, he studied with famous Russian composer Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov. After graduating, he traveled around Europe to study music. Prokofiev's style was new and different for his time. It was full of new harmonies, dynamic rhythms, and humor. When the Russian Revolution broke out, Prokofiev traveled to America and was hoping to compose in peace. However, American audiences were not ready for his new sounds, so he moved to Paris, where he found greater success with his operas and ballets being well liked. Speaking of ballet, one of the ballets Prokofiev is most well known for is Romeo and Juliet. Though it's a classic love story, one of the most iconic pieces from that ballet is quite menacing sounding. Let's take a listen to the dark sounding Dance of the Nights. In 1936, Prokofiev was a little homesick, so he decided to move back to Russia. One of the reasons Prokofiev was such an iconic composer was because he was a master at using music to tell a story. His most famous musical story is the folktale Peter and the Wolf. What's neat about this piece is that Prokofiev uses different instruments to play a theme that represents each character in the story. Peter's theme is played by the string instruments. The bird is represented by the flute. The duck is played by the oboe. The cat is represented by a clarinet. The grandfather is played by the bassoon. Percussion instruments represent the hunters. And the frightening wolf theme is played by the French horns. The entire performance of this piece lasts about 25 minutes and is narrated throughout as the story and music are intertwined. Let's take a listen.
Peter said to the bird, "Fly down and circle around the wolf's head. Only please Take care that he doesn't catch you. The bird almost touched the wolf's head with his wings, while the wolf snapped angrily at him from this side and that.
In 1953, Prokofiev passed away at just 61 years old due to a brain hemorrhage. Though he is no longer alive, his music lives on. He is viewed as one of the most brilliant musicians, and his music is still frequently played by orchestras all over the world today. Well, thanks for tuning in to find out the latest buzz on our Composer of the Month. Till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay musical, Zephyr Bees.